What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching another review of Love and Hip Hop Season 3, I think it's episode 10, I think. What's up, y'all? I don't know why, but I only have 10 notes, and this episode was actually the best one I have seen the whole season, and next week's episode looks like it's going to be even better, and I must say that I want to slap the shit out of Mona Scott Young for having to sit through all this whack-ass shit for the last 2 months, and this shit be whack and put me to sleep every motherfucking day. So Mona, I'm not here for that. You wrong for that. It's a mess how you had to sit through all this boring shit like that. But nonetheless, I'm just ready for the rest of these episodes to come on and come through, so Love and Hip Hop Atlanta can come on, because I'm so over Love and Hip Hop New York. So let me just get into the video. Mind you, I'm not going to talk about Rich and Erica much. The only thing I'm going to discuss regarding Rich and Erica is this whole little situation that this whole little discussion that she had with Yandy at the very beginning, because I really could care less about Rich and Erica. I really don't want to talk about them. Like, they just takes all of my damn energy away. Like, god damn, they're so annoying and so whack, and I really don't want to talk about them. So the only thing I'm going to discuss is this whole thing when at the beginning of the episode when Erica came in to talk to Yandy. So here we go. Erica comes in and she talks to Yandy about her situation with Rich, and she basically vents to Yandy about how she felt betrayed that he gave Olivia her song, and how she feels like he did it all to hurt her. But Yandy let that bitch know that that's your manager. You got to let him know what you doing or whatever, because that's what managers do. And not to mention, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nobody knocking down your door to manage your motherfucking ass, and Rich was the only one that took, the initiative to try to manage your ass when he shouldn't have been trying to fuck with you anyway, as far as managing you or fucking you. So you should have been grateful that you even had Rich to be trying to manage you. And you know what I'm saying, you can get as many records as you want to. There's records out there. The only thing you need to be worried about is your management. And if you feel like Rich is the only one that had a vision for you, and if you feel like Rich is the only one that had your back because you ain't never had that type of treatment before, then you need to fight for that. And she does. Like, Erica really need to get up off her high horse and realize that she's the reason why she was in the predicament that she in with Rich, because she wasn't respecting him. Like, he was telling her, don't do things without letting me know, don't do this without letting me know, and the bitch kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't respect him, not one bit. She didn't respect him as a manager. She really didn't. If she did, she would have been respecting him and trying to see what the fuck, and listen to what the fuck he was saying. He been in this business for a minute now, so he knows what the fuck he doing, bitch. You don't know what the fuck you doing. So if Rich take you back, he a damn fool. Where was I? Tahiri talks to Tahiri and her mama talk, and they discuss the situation with her and her daddy. And Tahiri daddy got 12 children. He cheated on her mama relentlessly, and he even forged her mama birth certificate. I mean, shit, not her birth certificate. Shit, I just woke up, y'all. He forged her mother's signature on the divorce papers. That's just how bad he wanted to get away from her motherfucking ass. So her daddy was a Rolling Stone, and you know what I'm saying, she's been having issues with her father for most of her life, and she feels like her issues with her daddy issues are what clouds her judgment when it comes down to relationships. And that might be true, because I think a lot of people that have had issues with their fathers never so quick to trust a man, because the man that they had in their life, that was supposed to be in their life, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't trust them because they always left them on the back burner. So I kind of understand where she's coming from with that. And she wants to talk to her daddy when she goes to the Dominican Republic to feed the children or whatnot. Rocky invites L'Oreal and Yandy over to her house, which is in the hood. And she sits down with L'Oreal and Yandy. She cooks dinner for them, and she discussed what happened between her and Rashida. And she basically says that, she basically starts crying because she feels like everybody is after her, Everybody's you know, trying to make her look bad. Everybody's out to ruin her image. And I must say that no, I don't like Rocky. I never liked Rocky from the beginning, but at the same time, I just feel like people just likes to fuck with, you know, everybody's beef with Rocky stems from Tahiri. That's honestly how I feel, you guys. Yes, Rocky is messy. Rocky ain't perfect, but I just feel like the only person on the show that had some dislike for Rocky from the beginning was Tahiri. And then once Tahiri started disliking her, then Joe wants to dislike her. He decided to be a bitch and not see Tahiri being just as messy as Rocky and blame the whole thing on Rocky, but then try to see, you know, Tahiri's flaws in the situation. So he decides to blame Rocky and drag her and throw her out of his house. Then you got Rashida, who didn't know Rocky from Adam, but when she met her, she decided that she wanted to pick with her and bully her and call her industry pussy, all off the strength that her and Tahiri don't like each other. And then, you know, the whole situation with Jen, Rocky brought that on herself. But most of the shit that happened, the only two people that have really a reason to dislike Rocky is Jen and Tahiri. But Rashida and, you know what I'm saying, Joe Budden, you know, people like that's really crazy to me. And it's just, I really do understand why, because it just feel like these bitches be hating on her sometimes, and it does seem like all these bitches want to do is bring her the fuck down. That's how it feels to me. I'm just saying. This daylight savings time, y'all. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, and then after I dropped my brother off at school, I went right back to sleep. So just bear with me. Mendeecees talks to his rapper Vado, and he basically lets him know that, you know, he's been with Yandy for years. He's been, you know, with a lot of women, and he ain't never loved no woman the way that he loved Yandy. He want to put a ring on it. And you know what I'm saying? Big ups to Mendeecees, because he has shown his maturity throughout the whole motherfucking season. And I said this on Twitter. Yandy and Mendeecees' relationship is shitting on Chrissy and Jim, and I just think that Mendeecees is a real trill, thorough ass nigga in my motherfucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like he real, you know what I'm saying? And I really do enjoy watching him, and I think that he really is down for Yandy, and he showed that he was down for Yandy when he decided to snuff the fuck out of Maurice about the motherfucking pictures. He down with Yandy. He don't give a fuck about bitches from the past like Wendy Thomas. He don't give a fuck about them, you know what I'm saying? So he really wants to put a ring on it. You know, he does have his concerns, because, you know, Yandy has the attitude a lot when, you know, stuff from the past come up with girls that he used to fuck with. But like Vado said, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time. But if he really loves Yandy, he gonna set that shit out. And I really want him to set that shit out with Yandy, because I think they just genuinely love each other. And if he been with her all this time, he must love her despite all the bullshit he done put her through. Rocky is advised by a Hot 97 DJ to apologize to Joe Budden in consequence, just to, you know, make things right for her. You know, as far as her career goes, it's best for her career if she apologizes to Joe Budden in consequence. Now, I really didn't agree with that shit. I don't, because in this industry, well, in that industry, I'm talking like I'm in the industry, but hell. You can, okay, let me just put it like this. You can say the same thing, like, as far as YouTube, the YouTube community is concerned. Like, you know, it's a lot of, you know, a lot of people do YouTube videos. Some people get dissed for them. You know, some YouTubers have gone back and forth with their, you know, because one dissed the other one. And, you know, there's some that, you know, I don't necessarily care for it, because, you know, they're not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. But you can't hate on it, you know what I'm saying, because they're doing their thing. But as far as Rocky's concerned, you know, even in this whole YouTube thing, everybody don't get along. So I just feel like in the industry, everybody don't get along. So why does she need to salvage, you know, some shit with Joe Budden in consequence? And what if they're not even willing to do it? Then what is she supposed to do then? Just give up on her career in radio? I honestly don't think that she owes Joe Budden an apology, because he really did turn his back on her at the expense of Yandy. I mean, at the expense of Tahiri. And I honestly don't think that she owes consequence and apology, because she already tried to talk to him already. So I just feel like that DJ was full of shit. Sorry, y'all might disagree with me on that, but I'm just sorry. Mendeecees talked to Yandy's mother. They all go out with the baby, and, you know, he decides to pull Yandy's mother, who is her twin, aside, and he basically lets her know that, you know, he wants to marry Yandy in so many words, like he wants to, put a ring on it. She basically says that she has his he has her blessing, but she wants to get to know Mendeecees, because she really doesn't know Mendeecees like that. And he said that, he always felt some type of way being around her, because, she was so, into church and everything like that, and he was so shy around her. But, she said that she's not the type of person to judge, because she had her own life before she had Yandy, and before she had gotten into into her Christian values. So, that was a deep-ass conversation. There was some real-ass shit being speak. You know what I'm saying? Rocky attempts to make amends with Joe Budden, which I knew was a bad idea. So Rocky basically says that, she needs to salvage her relationships in order to, make her career go on track. Joe Budden says that he doesn't need the apology. She needs to apologize to Tahiri. I'm sorry, y'all, but no. No fucking no. Rocky does not owe Tahiri no motherfucking apology. I'm sorry. Because Tahiri was the one that was going around telling everybody that she was fucking Joe. She was going around telling everybody that Rocky fucked Joe. She was the one that was going around calling Rocky industry pussy. Why the fuck does Rocky need to apologize to that motherfucking bitch? I'm sick of Tahiri. Who the fuck does this bitch think she is? She is nobody special. Who the fuck does she think she is? Who the fuck do these people think she is? She ain't nobody. She ain't nobody. So I really don't understand why the fuck everybody feel like Tahiri is owed a motherfucking apology. Rocky don't owe that bitch shit. And I don't think that Rocky needs to apologize to Tahiri, because Tahiri got something wrong in the situation. Just as much wrong in the situation as Rocky does. And I just don't think that Rocky needs to doesn't owe that motherfucking bitch an apology. She don't need to apologize to that bitch. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't think she owe that bitch shit. That's just what it is. So Olivia meets up with a friend that she knows through Rich by the name of Tiffany, and little do y'all know that is the chick that was seen on TMZ fighting Erica. So most likely the fight is coming up, and that shit, all this shit that we're seeing now was just filmed in January. So yeah. She basically drops the bomb on Olivia, basically saying that, she was friends, she was hanging out with Erica because Rich had her spying on Erica. And not only was she spying on Erica, the bitch was bumping pocketbooks with this bitch. Ain't that some shit? That sounds like some shit I see on all my motherfucking children. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not only did Rich have you spying on a bitch, Rich got you fucking bitches. Go ahead, Rich. I don't know what the fuck kind of dick your ass got, just like Olivia said. He must got a golden tip or something, because y'all bitches doing the most for this motherfucker. God damn, Rich. You getting on Stephen J level on this motherfucking shit. More props to you. It is what it is, but Olivia was real surprised and real taken aback by that whole situation. Then Joe decides to go and meet up with Tahiri, and she basically tells him about the whole trip to the Dominican Republic, and that she's gonna go and feed the children, and while she's there, she's gonna talk to her father. After she tells him that, Joe decides that he's gonna go to the Dominican Republic with her. And she's like, why? He feels like he's indebted to her because she was there for him, so he wants to be there for her. No, bitch, you going because you want to fuck that bitch. Joe, if you want to fuck Tahiri, do it. Just go ahead. Like, both of y'all want each other. She sprung off your dick. You sprung off her pussy. You don't really want Kaylin. Just go ahead and just show the bitch, show Kaylin some motherfucking respect. Break it off for her and just go on back to where you want to be. Because it ain't where you at, it's where you want to be. Like Keisha Cole said. Like, I'm over this shit. I'm really over you and Tahiri. Both of y'all irk my nerves. Like, y'all need to get y'all shit together. And the last thing that I'm going to discuss is Mendeecees taking Yandy to go find a house in New Jersey, which was, it looks kind of good. It was a pretty looking house, and the realtor was a ghetto ass bitch. But yeah, they both had, they decided to sit down and have a conversation about their relationship. And then the next thing you know, Mendeecees went upstairs and called Yandy up there. It was rose petals and candles and shit everywhere. And he basically said how much he loved her, and he proposed to her. And she, of course, she accepted it. And I was really touched by that shit. I mean, they got hood love, baby. Like, that's the type of shit. I'm not gonna say that's the type of relationship I want, but that's some real shit. And you know what I'm saying? It shows that some people are willing to change. If you give them the benefit of the doubt, they're gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Some people really do have the potential to change their ways, and it looks like he has changed his for the better, and he's down for Yandy. With that being said, this is my review on Love and Hip Hop. New York season 3. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_still standing without the G. Follow me on Instagram at King of the South 23 and email me for Scotty at MrStillStanding@yahoo.com. My next video will be tomorrow, which will be on the Bad Girls Club Atlanta, and I will see y'all then. Peace.